In today's class we are going to cover a topic, tally marks. So what are tally marks? Have you ever heard about tally marks? If don't, then let me tell you about it. Before numbers were invented, right? Before numbers were invented, people found it difficult to represent countings. So they used sticks to represent numbers or their countings. What they did? They used sticks to represent countings. Right now we have numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Right? But before numbers were not invented, what people used? They used sticks to represent numbers. Okay? And these sticks were, these representation of number is further known as tally marks. These representation of numbers or countings is known as tally marks. Okay, so write about tally marks. Our today's topic is tally marks. Tally marks. We will write some points about it, okay? Tally marks are also called as, first point, tally marks are also called as hash marks. Hash marks. Tally marks are also called as hash mark. Next point about tally mark. They are a form of numeral used for counting. They are a form of numeral used for counting. For what we use these numbers? We use it for counting, such as scoreboards, or in sports we use tally marks to represent counting of scores. Okay. Then next point, tally marks are an easy way of counting or way of keeping track of numbers in group of 5. What are tally marks? Tally marks are easy way to represent the countings, okay? Or it is a way of keeping track of numbers in group of 5. I will discuss more about it. What does group of 5 means here? Tally marks are also called as hash marks. They are a form of numerals used for countings. We use these marks in sports and scoreboards for representing the scores. These are a easy way of writing the countings, okay? Each tally mark stands for 1. Each tally mark stands for 1. we denote it by a vertical line. We can denote tally mark by vertical lines, line like this. It is a vertical line. By this we can denote tally mark. Okay. So it is the vertical line to denote tally mark. Note down all these 4 points. One more time I am repeating. Our topic is tally mark. First point about tally mark is tally marks are also called as hash marks. Point 2. They are a form of numeral used for counting. Next point. Tally marks are an easy way of counting or way of keeping track of numbers in group of 5. Next point. We can denote tally marks by vertical line and the symbol is written on the board. The symbol is like the small letter L. The symbol is like a small letter L. And for what we use tally marks? Tally marks are most commonly used for representing scoreboards. Okay, to represent scoreboards. Okay, so these were some points about tally marks. Now, our next topic is how to write tally mark. How we write tally mark? Write about it. Write the heading. How to write tally marks. It's a heading. Okay. Now write about it. Each tally mark stands for each tally mark stands for 1. Means this one tally mark means what? 1. If I draw 2 marks, these 2 marks means these 2 sticks represents 2. What we are calling these sticks, we are calling as tally marks. If I draw 3 sticks, which means 3 tally marks, so it is representing number 3. Okay. So here what this line means, each tally mark stands for 1. So if I draw 1 stick, it means it is representing number 1. If I draw 2 stick, it is representing number 2. If I am drawing 3 sticks, it is representing number 3. Now how we write tally marks? So the first how we write tally marks? Suppose we are writing number 6. Suppose we want to write number 6. Our number is 6 and we want to write it for tally mark. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 sticks I will draw vertically and 1 stick I will draw from top of the left. This is the left side and this is the right side. So from the top of the first stick I am drawing a stick diagonally. How we will draw diagonal stick? We will start from the leftmost or firstmost stick and we will stop the stick at the bottom of the last stick, that is the fourth stick. So 1, 2, 3, 4 sticks vertical and 1 diagonal stick. This diagonal stick is showing 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we will start the another group. So 5 sticks are here and 1 more stick which is representing 6. Suppose I want to represent 8. Suppose I want to represent number 8. So how I will represent it? We can represent number, we remember this line, we can represent number in group of 5. Okay? So if I want to represent 8, what I will do? I will draw 1, 2, 3, 4. And how I will represent 5? To represent the stick 5, I will start from the top of the first stick and stop at the bottom of the fourth stick. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 vertical lines are representing 4 stick and then the diagonal stick is showing 5. Now we will start another group. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is how we can represent numbers by using tally marks. So it was just a short explanation. Now again we are writing under the topic of tally marks. How to write tally marks. So each tally marks stands for 1. It is clear. Now the first four lines are represented as vertical lines. Represented as vertical lines, and each of the fifth line is a line across the 4 tally marks. Understand? What we do if we want to represent number 5, how we can represent the first 4 lines will be represented vertically, and each of the fifth line is a line across the 4 tally marks. Means for your better understanding, I am writing in the bracket how you will represent the fifth line. For fifth line, what you will do? From the top of the first line, how you will draw the fifth line. Okay, from the top of the first line to the bottom of the fourth line, to the bottom of the fourth line. Basically, the fifth line is a diagonally line. It is a diagonal line. Okay, the fifth line is a diagonal line. So note down these 2 points. How to write tally marks? Note down both the points or take the screenshot. One more time I am repeating both the points. The first point is each tally mark stands for 1. Next point is the first 4 lines are represented as vertical lines, and each of the fifth, remember this, each of the fifth line is a line across the 4 tally marks. Means the fifth line will be a diagonal line. And how you will draw it? You will draw it from the top of the first line to the bottom of the fourth line. Understand? Okay, now we will see how to represent numbers from 1 to 10 by using tally marks. Okay, I will draw one table for you in which I will represent counting from 1 to 10 by using tally marks. I hope you have done both the points. The following table shows the representation of tally marks. The following table shows the representation of tally marks for counting for counting 1 to 10. Now I will draw a table. Here I am writing numbers, and in the next column we will represent tally marks. Carefully look at the board, okay? Draw a table systematically in your copy. To represent number 1, we will draw one vertical stick or one vertical line. It is tally mark representation for 1. Now if I want to represent number 2 by tally mark, what I will do? I will draw 2 sticks. If I want to show 3, 1, 2 and 3. These are representation of tally marks. Now if I want to represent 4 by tally marks, I will draw 1, 2, 3, 4 sticks. Okay. Now if next number is 5. Now I want to represent 5. So as we know that we show tally marks in the group is 7. So to represent 7 we will draw 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 1, 2. 5 and 2 are means 7. Now next is 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One group has done. Now we will start another group. 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay. Now I don't have further space on the board. So note down these 8 fast. Okay, I don't have further space, so I am writing for 9 and 10. I am writing here. But what you will do, you will properly note down in the following lines after the 8. Okay. So after 8, 9. How we will represent in tally mark? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay. This is how we will represent 9. And for representing 10, what we will use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One group has completed of 5. Then 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. It is the another group of 5 sticks. Suppose I want to represent number 14. Number 14 I want to represent by tally marks. So how I will draw? I will draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One group has complete of 5 sticks. Then I will start another group. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is how we will represent 14 by tally marks. If I want to represent number 15, what I will do? I will make group of 5 sticks. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One group has complete. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. Then 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. So to represent 15 we have 3 groups of 5. In your copy you will note down till the symbol from 1 to 10 only. Okay. So note down fast. What are tally marks? Tally marks are used to represent counting. Basically we use it in games, okay, or sports to represent scoreboards. Why we use tally marks? Because they are easy to represent countings. Okay. Because they are easy, that is why we use tally marks. I hope you have drawn the table properly. Okay, so let me sum up what we have discussed in today's class. We discussed tally mark, how to write tally mark, and the counting from 1 to 10 to represent in tally marks. Okay. So this is all about today's lecture. In the coming lecture we will complete the exercise based on this topic. Okay. So bye bye students, write very properly, systematically in your classwork copy. Till then, bye.